What's up, DIY fam? You're watching Rent This Flip That. My name is Z, and we are back out at the AC01 remodel. And today, we have finally made it outside. That's right. Today, I'm starting the addition. So what used to be our porch is going to become our laundry room. So let's go through and take a look at what used to be, and I'm going to explain to you what's about to be. Here we go. All right, so Jesse went through here last week and removed all these 2x4s, which was the decking for this porch out here. This is where we used to come for our break, so we've had to move inside. And I've set Kelly up a little office in the back there, and I'll show you that. So if you take a look inside here, this is where the laundry room used to be, and it was right off the kitchen, and there was a door right here. So we have now made that the community bathroom from everybody and moved the door over to here, bedroom. So now my job for today is to go ahead and get the rest of this tore apart and see what the situation is like. You guys can see I got some kind of sketchy foundation down there. So I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do that. And I'm hoping that's just some kind of mortar laid up on the block because it looks decent down there. It's promising. We'll see. But anyway, this is what I got going on for today. So I'm going to go ahead and get my tools out, get the new drill bits and everything I got. Hammers, sawzalls, and the whole 9 yards, and I got to get this thing tore apart. You know how I like to do it, from the beginning, from scratch. All right, guys, looks like we got a game plan. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here and jump on that. You guys hang tight, and I'll holler back at you with some progress. Peace! All right, guys, so you can see I got my laser out right here. When I use this piece of paper, it really helps for the laser line to pop. But here's what's going on. There's clearly a thick layer of mortar mix here, and I don't know if there was block here before, but in order for me to lay a green plate down where it's flat and level, I'm gonna have to get this stuff tore out. And this is what I've been using. So I'll get the bulk of it tore out with this. Hopefully I don't crack any block, and then I'll finish it off with this, which is my hand chisel. All right, you guys, here we go. All right, you guys, I actually bought this thing to take up engineered wood that's been glued down to the subfloor. So if you ever happen to do that, you know that can be miserable and it splinters. Best tool to use is probably a pry bar. But if you have this thing right here, it does work like a pry bar and it just vibrates really, really fast to get it up. So I would try doing that. And if you guys like it, I'll leave a link for it down in the description. That way you can just easily go find it. But I'm gonna go ahead and use it to finish up this block. And I'll check back in with you guys in just a while. Holla. What's up, you guys? All right, so we are back out and it is the next day, and I have thought about this on how I wanted to do this. Now you can see over here where these guys had poured a bunch of concrete, and I guess that was a repair to get it built up in the middle. And as I was chiseling away yesterday with my hammer drill, I realized that's what they did. So it took a little while. And then I thought I'm probably gonna have to come back in here, form something up and get that all level, and I tend to do things the long way. So what I've decided to do was something a little different. I have these 4x6 posts out back, and I'm gonna notch those and set them up on top of a green plate, and then I'm gonna attach my band to that because it's gonna be attached to the wall over here, and it's also gonna be sitting on this post over here. Does that make sense? So it should be well supported, and therefore in the middle I'll have about 2 or 3 posts that it is actually sitting on, and lag bolts too, about every 2 foot. I feel like that should suffice. And then I bought some lag bolts and concrete support into these holes right here, and I'll be able to put a green plate down there and fasten that. And then I'm sure I'll probably have to build some type of small pony wall there, about 6 inches or so. But then I'll definitely have to build a pony wall right here where there is nothing, because it's going to get attached up to that band over there. That's it. It's going to be a 12x8 laundry room. All right, guys, I'm going to go grab my tools, my saw, and all my posts, get them cut and get this installed. And if something happens, I'll check back in with you. Holla.
Hey, baby.
So I pulled 8 foot to right here, and then I'm going to pull back 3 inches because my band is going to be on both sides, right? So that's 1.5 inches and 1.5 inches. So these are going to be 93 inches. It's a pretty common number, like our studs inside the house. All right, so you can see it looks like I'm going to have to notch this right here. So let me get that figured out. Should be pretty easy. I'll just lay it up there and mark it. All right, there's to my line. And then this side of the step is right there. And then this side is right there. So I could probably describe it. All right, we'll start with that. All right, guys, update. So check it out. Over there, we are flush at the top with our 2x8 and with our 2x10. You can see what I did there. I'm pretty happy going with 2x10. It's a little bit stronger. So that actually brings us back to about a 2x8 over here sitting on that block. So those line up pretty good. And if you take a look right here, you'll see that our bubble is right in the dead center, if it'll focus. And so we're good to go on that. So now we just have to make sure we are square. That is the next step. And getting this attached. All right, guys, here we go. Jesse, lift your side up a little bit. A little more. A little more. Right there, hold that. All right, you can let her down. All right, so I butted the inside of that band, went here. There's my 6 foot mark. Then I butted that side over there. There's my 8 foot mark right there. And now, from there to here, we are looking for 10 foot. Let's see what we got. And so Jesse's on the back side of the tape over here. And so there we are. You can see we are out of square by that much, so that means the band needs to come to right there. Pull it. You got it on there? I'm gonna pull it tight, make sure. Yeah, all right, so there's our 10 foot. There's where our band goes to be square. Perfect. All right, let go. See how much that's hanging over here. All right, check it out, guys. This worked out pretty good because where we marked it to be square, you can see it is flush. Let me get a top view of that. The band is pretty flush with the block. Now that we know that that is square, we can pull the exact same amount over there that we have over here, and we should be in good shape. All right, so you guys can see that I have the level set up. The green line is shining right there, and it is shining over there at the top of the band all the way across. So now I know right there how tall my wall needs to be, and also where it's going to be here. However, I'm not exactly sure from there to there where it needs to be, and it's very important that I get this corner pinpointed because this concrete slopes, so I can't just grab some random number and come over here with it. So I'm going to get the level set up so I should be able to snap my wall and let you know how tall these studs are going to be on this pony wall. Hang tight. All right, so hooking my band over there to here. I'm at 94 and a half, so I need to be at 8 foot. And I do see my 8 foot mark over there, so. Oh, we're so close. I'm at 95 and 7/8. All right, so check it out. Here's what we got going. So from the outside of this band over here to our line over here, and we have the laser shining right down on it. It is 8 foot. And then if you guys will take a look over here, where my laser level is hitting is at 22 1/4, where these studs are going to be. So about that height, I'm going to pull my tape across. If you guys will take a look right there, look at that. We're at 8 foot. Now, Jesse, you're inside the laser thing. There you go, 8 foot. See that? So, what does that mean? That means right here where this line is, that's where the outside of my 2x4 wall needs to be, so that when I put my band on top of it, it is 8 foot from the outside of that band to this band. There you go. Let's do it. One closest to you, Jesse, the one closest to you. All right, beautiful, beautiful. All right, you guys, so here's what's going on now. So we went back to Lowe's after talking to the building inspector, and he said we would have to get something like this. I wasn't exactly sure how I was going to attach this. I went through many scenarios, the first one being build a pony wall, and I was just going to attach it. But you can see I got a couple holes drilled down here. It was hard to get through this. So that's why I got my hammer drill out. So we are going to be able to drill a 1/2 inch hole down in there and stick these bolts down in there, and those grab the concrete and expand, and then we have to set our posts in this. So if you take a look down here, you can see I've already marked out where these are going to go. This band is 12 feet across. So I split that up, divided that by 3, that's 48 inches, and I made my mark at 48 inches to the center of these posts. We're going to set these on the ground, get these things drilled and attached, and then get our posts cut, and hopefully we'll get some of these joists in today. Can't promise anything, but that's the plan. All right, you guys hang tight. I'll check back with you. Holler. I think what I'm going to do is start me a small hole first. Now that's how you dig down in concrete. Oh my gosh. Should have bought this on day one. All right, you guys, what's up? It is the next day, and we are back out on the job, and I got very exciting news for you today. The plumbers are actually inside. They've actually drilled a bunch of holes and got everything started, so that's very exciting. However, in the laundry room, they were telling me about pipe and hose and stuff they have to put in the wall, and so that needed to be furred out. They preferred that I went ahead and did that with another 2x4 width, so they'd have like an 8-inch wall to deal with to put pipe in and insulation. I don't know anything about plumbing, but it sounds like it made sense to me, so I decided to go ahead and just do that. Went and grabbed some 2x4 2x4s. Now I'm gonna go grab my tools, grab this lumber out of the truck, and get started building. You guys hang tight, and I'll holler back at you. Oh, I did want to mention this. They're inside playing Spanish or Mexican music, and I'm not sure how that goes over with the YouTube algorithm. Hopefully you guys can't hear it right now, but when I get inside, I'm gonna probably just throw my own music on so I don't get a copyright strike. Does that make sense? All right, I'll check back with you guys. Holla. What is up, DIY fam? My name is Z, and we are back out at the AC01 remodel. And I got some exciting news. Guess where I am? I'm in the laundry room. That's right. We are done with the laundry room, and we've been away for quite a while. We actually went on a cruise, and then Christmas came, and then New Year's came, and then for some reason, for like a whole week and a half, we got snowed out. So we couldn't come out here and work because of the snow. Kids were at home and all that. Anyway, I have got a lot to tell you guys about what has been going on while we have been out, because some of the other trades came in on the warmer days, which we couldn't be here while they were here anyway, and got a lot of stuff knocked out. So I'm going to walk through the house and show you what they got done. I'm very excited because this just tells me that we are very much closer to the end of this project. Still got quite a ways to go, but we're a whole lot closer than we used to be. A lot of things are done. So let's go through and take a look. All right, so looking above my head, that's right. It's a spider web of wires. That's because that used to be the old breaker box right there, and it still has electricity plugged up to it, so I can still work. But in the laundry room, that's where the new one will be. So just as you come in through the door right there. We also have electricity going through here. Here's the washer and dryer hookup, and of course the water heater, so it's all out of the way when you come through. And that'll leave this side open here for like a mud room, or you know, one of those things that you sit down and put your clothes on, I mean your shoes on, and your coat and book bags and all that. I still got a little work to do up there, a piece of dead wood, but anyway, there'll be a door right there going out to the back because there's a step there. Moving on into here, you can see almost 100% of the framing is done. I actually am working on something today, and I'll show you that in just a second. Here's the plumbing for the bathrooms. The bathtubs have been installed. Awesome, beautiful. So this is the door going into here. And then if you come this way, on the other bathroom, we got a little bit of something that we have to fix. Actually, we have to fix something over there too. But right here, he's wanting to put the HVAC return here. So he's telling me I need 12 inches. I don't have 12 inches. So it looks like we're gonna have to move that whole door over that way just a little bit. And then of course over here, when the plumbers were here, they were talking about how it would kind of not be a good idea to put so much plumbing in one wall. So they changed things. Let me walk through this bathroom here. You can see there's tub, toilet, and vanity. But over here, it's exactly the same. Tub, toilet, vanity. What does that mean? That means that door has to be moved over there, because that's just the way he wanted to do it. So yeah, that's a change. And I apologize for it being so dark in here, but we used to have lights until they tore them all out. All right, and so here's the back room. Nothing to see there, nothing to see here. Now I will tell you what it is that I'm working on today. We're gonna walk outside and take a look, and I'll show you what I'm working on today. So you guys can see we have windows, beautiful windows. Got a little story to tell you, be real quick. Anyway, we ordered windows from this company online, and we were surprised to find such a great deal on the windows. Now there's a reason we got a good deal on those windows, because it was a scam. We got the windows. What? We never got the windows. Yeah, we paid for them, but we never got the windows. So anyway, luckily for us, we did that with a credit card, so the credit card company was able to reverse those charges. We took that money, and since we've been buying everything at Lowe's, we just went to Lowe's and picked up these windows. Why? Because it was convenient for us to go pick them up. They had them in stock. We didn't have to worry about having to order them. We didn't have to worry about waiting for them to come in. And besides, it's long past being able to have windows right indoors. So anyway, the drawback to that is the windows that we ordered were a little bit bigger. So my holes in there are a little bit bigger. So today, I've already went through yesterday and changed four windows. I still have the rest of the house to do, but that is my project for today, is to close those windows up to 35.5 by 54. Let's go take a look right quick. So for those of you who are wondering, that's how big the window is, 35.5 wide by 53.5. And you're always like, how big does a rough opening need to be? Right there, boom, 36 by 54. So that's what I'm doing today, is closing all these in to 36 by 54. All right, guys, I'm gonna move inside. I have so much work to do, and I do not have time to sit out here and hang out and talk with you guys. So I gotta get inside and get to work. You guys take care, and I'll check back in with you in just a while. Peace. So we're only taking a ½ inch off. Okay, DIY fam, so we have been inside all morning wrapping up, casing in those windows to make them a little bit smaller so that our Lowe's windows will fit in those holes. We have got all those windows taken care of and knocked out. And now it's time to go ahead and cut the plywood around those windows so that we can go ahead and pour our tie back in. That way we can get the windows prepped to set the windows. That's right, we got windows sitting right over here, and I'm very excited about putting those in. So, like I say, we're gonna go ahead and get this cut out, get the tie back up, and then start on our first window. You guys hang tight, and I'll check back in with you. Holler. All right, you guys, so I got this thing out. Now, I've never done this before, so I'm gonna explain to you what it is that we used to do. I used to frame houses, and we would put the sheathing on, or it would come with it already on. We had to be the ones to put the tie back on. So the way we used to do it is we used to come on the inside and drive a screw in the corner of each side of the window here. Then the screw would stick out. Then we were able to take our chalk box and wrap it around those screws and just pop, 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 giving us 4 lines straight even with the windowsill. But there's been advances in technology, and some people come up with some cool tricks. So I've had this sitting in my trailer. I do have a flush cut router bit, so I stuck it in there, and we're gonna give it a try. However, first things first, I need to grab some safety glasses. Got any safety glasses anymore?
Yeah, you can have mine.
Ooh, look at that.
How are you going to know where that is if you don't have the screws in there?
Flush cut router bit.
What does that mean?
There's a wheel on here, see? And it rides against the 2x4. And this part cut.
How are you going to get to the 2x4?
We'll see. Let's try it. All right, guys, unfortunately, it got a little bit late on us, but that is okay. I'm fine with that. I'd rather take it slow and do it right than speed right through it. So today, as you can see, we got the whole front wrapped. I got all the windows cut out, and I got it all wrapped around the side. I even got the side window cut out here. But tomorrow, what I need to do, if you'll take a look, before we finish coming around this corner, which I haven't put anything in it yet, we'll have to come by, snap a line, cut that right there, and then put something across the band at the bottom right there. All right, guys, I think that is going to do it for us today on this episode. But we have a lot more going on this flip, and this is Friday, but come Monday, I may even set a window. So you guys are gonna wanna make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you can see how it is that I do that. I know I did it one way a long time ago, and then upon my research of how to install windows, everybody has their own method, so I'm just going to use my common sense, which who knows if that's even right or not, and I'll show you my method for how I install my windows coming up on the next video. All right, you guys, I think that's going to do it for me on this one, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until next time, take care and stay safe. Peace.